So in town, even though there still could be a little bit of some sleet falling, probably are not going to have the situation here in the metro area as they're having up to the North Georgia mountains, where there is a winter weather advisory. It is so bad in some spots, like in White County and Hall County, where there are some icy spots on roads. It's difficult to travel there. Also, the Richard Russell Highway up at the higher elevations has been closed due to some icing. We're going to look outside here in our own metro area to see what is happening. Of course, we have rain continuing. The temperature continues to hold near the freezing mark, but we have bumped up 1 degree. We're now at 34. The relative humidity is 92%. Winds are out of the east at 15. That gives us a wind chill factor of 14 degrees. It feels that cold outside. The barometer is falling. Our high yesterday reached 46. The low this morning, about 33 now, because we did drop down to 33 during that 1 hour period. The record high was 71 on this date set back in 1982, 12 for the record low in 1925. No official amounts of precipitation at the airport yet, but we will be giving some of those to you tonight at 6 o'clock. And our sun sets this evening at 5:37. And on the MetNet, it's 35 in Roswell, 34 in Marietta, 35 in Hiram, 36 in Noonan. It is 25 in Blairsville and 31 in Clayton. And as we look at color action radar, from Gainesville through Canton and Cartersville, they have some sleet and some freezing rain in this area. As you get down toward the inside the perimeter and just south, there have been reports of some sleet. Fairburn reported some sleet this morning, and they continue to see a little bit of that, but mostly it is just rain. And as we look at our latest satellite picture this morning, we see that rain continues to move on in. Why do we have all this? High pressure, a wedge just nosed in along the Appalachians, bringing cold air off of the Atlantic. An area of low pressure has developed down here along the coast of Texas. That is bringing in a lot of moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico. And with that cold air temperature at the surface and the warm, moist air coming in over the top of it, it's giving us that slight frozen situation. We're going to watch it hour by hour to see what happens, but with a winter weather advisory over extreme North Georgia, you're going to have to watch out for spots along the roads, bridges and overpasses for some very difficult traveling there, so do take it very easy if you're going out in any of those regions. What's going to happen here in the Atlanta vicinity for the rest of today, we're probably going to sit right around the 34-degree mark for the rest of the afternoon. The rains will continue to come on down. We are going to look at the rain continuing through this afternoon and tonight. By tomorrow, temperatures then will begin to moderate. The rain will still be here, and the North Georgia mountains still may have some icing problems, so we'll have to watch that rather closely. But the warmer air is going to be staying south of us, some 30s and 40s as we're right around the North Georgia area, but in the mountains, of course, some 20s and 30s. And then it begins to ease back a little bit, but the low is still got to come in, so we have several days of moisture, but not several days of sleet or freezing rain. That will probably come to an end tomorrow. The folks across the rest of the country are going to be looking for another surge of Arctic air to come in. They will have some more snow and very cold temperatures. They'll be down sub-zero again for tomorrow. Our temperatures won't get quite this warm. We will still be looking at that wedging situation, so temperatures will be in the 30s in the morning, getting into the 40s in your 5-day forecast. You'll see about 45 degrees for tomorrow afternoon, about 58 on Saturday. Then the wedge kind of eases its grip on the southeast. The moisture moves on out. We dry out for Sunday afternoon and Monday, and temperatures rebound into the 60s. In the meantime, take very careful if you must travel out on any of the roadways up north of Marietta into Kennesaw. They have also had some sleet and some freezing precipitation. Folks have called me and said there's ice on trees and power lines and clotheslines as well.